trying to see where my feet is. Hold on. Got all this birthday stuff going on. This is insane. Where is my... Okay, it's live. I know it's live, but where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know, Katie, I'm on. Options are. Okay, good. We're going. Okay. I just don't understand how this works because they've changed everything. Welcome. Haven't done one of these things in a while. It rained a little bit this morning. Yes, it did. Felt so good. Made me want to sing. When the good rains finally came, we stood out under cover. Watched the dry earth drink it up like a long-lost lover. We opened up our senses to let it in. Felt so good to feel that way again. And if you love the water, let it rain. Let it wash away your pain. There are reasons to explain. If you love the water, let it rain. A long time ago when the world was young, innocent life beneath the summery sun, and desert flowers and the wild plantain, waiting for the weather to bring the rain. And if you love the water, let it rain. Wash away your pain. There are reasons to explain. If you love the water, let it rain. Time is such a fleeting thing, you know. It comes and it goes. It ebbs and it flows. Waterfalls and rainbows. And if you love the water, let it rain. Oh, let it wash away your pain. There are reasons to explain. If you love the water, let it rain. There was a time we kept ourselves apart, surrounded by the dryness in our hearts. But life is a natural mystery, they say. So I guess we'll just let nature have its way. And if you love the water, let it rain. Let it wash away your pain. There are reasons to explain. If you love the water, let it rain. If you love the water, By the way, my phone is doing the thing where it types over, and you can turn that off on your end. I'm not exactly sure how to do it, but it's not on my end, it's on yours, so so it's on my end too. Anyway, thanks for being here. I haven't done this in a long time. These are really fun. I remember they were fun. They were fun, And speaking of rain, this song was written in the... Oh, God, we had this RV, and it was parked in the driveway where we used to live at Alki. And it was a windstorm, rainstorm, rainy windstorm, windy rainstorm. And I was sitting out there. And you know how the rain sounds on it when it hits on metal siding, metal walls. So I wrote this to the sound. Rain blows against my window pane, and then the thunder comes and the daylight wanes. But it's only the weather changing as the wheel spins, and I know that when it gets dark like this, it's going to get light again. Oh boy, what the hell? Excuse me. That's too weird, man. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Jesus, man. I got everything else ready, but I didn't get this ready. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. This is what we do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's right. And the rain blows against my window pane, and then the thunder comes and the daylight wanes. But it's only the weather changing as the wheel spins, and I know that when it gets dark like this, it's gonna get light again. And the sunrise makes the east get red, and when it's time to go, sets down in the west instead. Like the arc of a lifetime as it rises up to fly in our great imaginations, constellations in the sky. And I know I made a mess of. I picked up that same day, and by the time I figured out whose foot was underneath, it was too late to stop. And as I get older now, I think back to when I was young, and how hard it was to get over some silly, stupid thing I'd done. I was trying to live up to something I could never be. I was trying to be somebody else, somebody other than me. All my skies turned to blue now. All the fences open to let me in. Seems like there's nothing I couldn't do now, thanks to you, my friend. The rain blows at my windows, and I don't care which way the wind blows, 'cause it ain't caught me yet. Turn up my collar and I go for a stroll. I roll it up and I let it unroll, just like a wheel when it spins. Here's to you, my friend. Oh yes. Yes, indeed. A little out of tune there, but these things take care of themselves. I hope you're okay wherever you are. Maybe you got some rain going on. Maybe it's cooling off a little bit. Hey, maybe there's somebody else than the president. You might be really lucky. Living in a wounded world, pain is a fact of life. Try to make sense while you sit on a fence, but the fence is as sharp as a knife. Watching through wounded eyes, always on alert. Stranger looking at you, but you don't look back, 'cause somebody might get hurt. Thinking with a wounded mind, strung to a puppeteer. You got it from your parents, who got it from theirs, and it'll never disappear. Traveling a wounded highway, no way to get off. The miles just fly past, but you're running out of gas, and the engine starts to cough. See the hound of the Baskerville, oh, that great big beautiful dog. Wrap it in chains, beat out its brains, let it loose in the fog. What, to go kill someone like they trained it to do? Like the kid with the gun who runs to the drum, you would do it too. living in a wounded world, scars all over my heart. Try to keep it together in the change of the weather, but it just keeps falling apart. Maybe one of these days, what do I know? Tie your dreams up tight to the tail of a kite and let the wind blow. There it is. There it is. So, sometimes you just sit down and just start writing. That's what I do anyway. And then, you'll get a song. Maybe you won't. But often you do. And, anyway, we'd gone down to Arizona, and we'd traveled over to Mexico for a day with this group that, everybody doesn't hate migrants, right? You know that, right? So anyway, these people, among other things, they put out water bottles for people that, like me out the desert don't want to die. And my friend who lives there in Arizona was talking about how she goes out there to check the water bottles, and they got bullet holes in them. Bullet holes, yeah, some I don't know what word you want to use, but one of those characters goes out there with sometimes some of those characters go out and just shoot them full of holes so that nobody gets any water. And shortly after we left, one of the main organizers or participants in that little movement to keep water bottles out there for people that need it. Got arrested and charged, and I think he was facing 10 years. And I think he got thrown out for whatever reason. That was before Trump came in. So anyway, that's where this song comes from. Desert, thirsty sky, not the kind of place you don't want to die. Destination somewhere over there. It takes water to get you there. Arizona desert line, you lose all sense of time, dried out like a piece of meat. Another victim of deceit. And these mountains never had a wall. A million years they outlast them all. Coyote in the armored car, all you gotta do is follow the star and you'll get there. human kindness, human right, a plate of food, a place to spend the night. I wish for you, like you would for me, to die at home with dignity. But palaces of money gleam in far-off northern American dreams, where orders shot from gilded mouths tell us what this war is really all about. And I know we've been here before. History's great revolving door, and we'll be here again. We'll see who holds the power then. You might be surprised. See, what are we doing here? Hey, cool, man. Cormac is there. Good. Everything is good then. Everything is good. Oh, the last 4 digits of my phone number. 2607 is the last 2 digits of my phone number. Oh my gosh. I didn't know Venmo was doing that. Let me put that down here. 2607. I can't. I don't see any way to do it. So, oh yes, I do. Last 4 digits of my phone number. Yes. 4 of my phone number. 2607. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Every time you do this stuff, they change it. Oh my God. Okay, there you go. There you go. So, I remember submitting this song to, come on, Tiny Desk. I've done that a few times. I do it every once in a while. My friend Gene Burnett wrote a great Tiny Desk song about how they should. Anyway, hold it. It's called Questions and Answers. I like it once it gets going. In the morning when the dream dissolves and all that you recall is that it felt so real, if it was even a dream at all. And your lover and companion still asleep inside her own one, maybe the same one you once woke up from, you just woke up from. And are there any answers? Yes, there are answers, but once you find the answers, all the questions change. People who demand to know the answers to it all, like why they don't fly off the planet and why the sky doesn't fall. And they have the right to ask, of course, and someone will reply. For each and every answer, there's a question standing by, a question standing by. And are there any answers? Yes, there are answers, but when you find the answers, all the questions change. question my integrity and question my desire, as I question your intentions as you step into the fire. It's all open to investigation, nothing is secure. We may invest in our predictions, oh, but how can we be sure? How can we be sure? Oh, I asked you what your name was, and I asked you where you're from, and you asked me where I lived and was I with someone. And I asked if you like movies, would you like to see one now? And you said, why don't we go walking? We'll find a way somehow. And our walking went for miles, and the miles went up for days, through all the contradiction of a million different ways, until we reached our destination, where the distance disappears. We are still together after all these years, all these years. And are there any answers? Yes, there are answers. But when you find the answers, all the questions change. Are there any answers? Yes, there are answers. But when you find the answers, all the questions change. Yes, they do. That's right. That's right. This started out as a Seattle song, but it's bigger than that now. We live in a boomtown metropolis, where success is a weapon of war. Some people live in spectacular mansions. Some people can't afford to live anywhere anymore, but Bezos has the money. He's got all of that money, more than $160 billion in his pants, way down in his pants. They built a shiny new temple to themselves downtown. People genuflect as they pass. Artificial sunlight and climate control, so they can colonize the jungle behind a pane of glass. And because Bezos has the money, he's got all of that money clutching in the fingers of his hand. He's a rich man. Amazon, you don't have the right to use that name. Amazon, it is a nation and a people. Amazon, one of the world's greatest rivers. Amazon, it is the lungs of the planet, and we can barely breathe anymore. Rich man's yacht got stuck in the eye of a needle. They had to take it apart bit by bit. Put it back together when no one is watching, hoping that the pieces still fit, and that it still holds water, and that the money is still good, and that the whole thing doesn't just implode. Amazon, you don't have the right to use that name. Amazon, it is a nation and a people. Amazon, one of the world's greatest rivers. Amazon, it is the lungs of the planet, and this is our planet, and it is not for sale. Kept getting blanks on the screen there. Were there interruptions? The sound here is awesome. Well, that's awesome, man. That's great. That's great. Did it get some? Did it freeze or something? Waiting for live video signal. The broadcast is. Oh yeah, it's like it's fucking up. Uh-oh. It is not. It's not as dependable as I'd like. And I'm going to keep on going. And as long as it's just little tiny, you know, as long as you can still stay there and it comes right back on right away, then I think we're okay. All right, this song is called Clock Winds Down. That's right. And I got to get the right stuff here. Do this. I've become a capo snob. Waiting, freezing. Oh boy, okay. Here it goes. There are no words enough to say how a world like this could die away, how reason falls on deaf ears, truth dissolves and disappears, and the clocks are counting down. They warned us years ago. People laughed it off, said, what do they know? And we went our separate ways to find a future facing the end of the line, and the clocks are counting down. Now the weather stumbles, forests burn, past the point of no return. Corporation money thrives, while the refugees look for a place to survive, and the clocks are counting down. History walks the plank. Its eyes are flat, its face is blank. The melting ice, the rising sea, a redder sun than used to be, and the clocks are counting down. I know people who live in trees and who chain themselves, who face the judge's scornful stare. There's no, and the clocks are counting down. 0. In Standing Rock, there's a black snake. And in times like these, you do whatever it takes wherever a line is drawn, and they live on. I fear for children I see, and I don't blame them when they look at me as if to say, how could you? We were depending on you. And the clocks are counting down. I woke up in a sweat last night, so all alone I couldn't face my fright, but I took a look around to see so many millions more just like me, just like me, just like me, millions more just like me. And the clocks are counting down to 0. Right. Okay, what am I looking for? I got notes here. You might as well know what I got here. I got notes. Because this is what happens. When you get to be, when you write a million songs and you get to be older, and it's like, how did that one go? Okay. I got this radio thing that I do once a month on KPCS, you know. Our Saturday tradition, people were, leaving. People were jumping ship. And they put out the call, we need, and Katie says, Jim, you should do that. I have no idea how to do that. They'll show you how. So I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and it's fun. I tend to kind of wait until like 2 days before, because I like to see if maybe I can't play something that meshes with what's going on in the outside world, and the outside world changes all the time. But anyway, and also I procrastinate. Oh, there we go. That was a long, man. Oh, the connection isn't working well. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going, and every time I do this, something happens. Waiting for live video signal. Man, come on. Okay. I'm going to shut this down and reopen it. Don't go anywhere. This will take 30 seconds. Okay? Because I am streaming on one other thing. So hold on. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.